Okay, so Gavin Newsom got caught going to dinner in Napa, a really high-end restaurant, and he didn't wear a mask or anything. He's been preaching for all of us. I live in California, so I say us, like Californians. He's been preaching that we should be wearing masks in between bites of food. Like that's how strict his rules are for the whole pandemic stuff. So when he breaks his own rules, he came out with an apology. And let's just look at the apology for a second.
On the minimized mixing, I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge something just before we go into the Q&A. And that is very soberly acknowledge that a few weeks ago, I was asked to go to a friend's 50th birthday. My wife and I, a friend that I've known for almost 20 years.
Okay, pause. A few weeks ago, which means these plans were made during the pandemic. His wife and him was asked to go to a friend's birthday party. Look at this smug face right there. Look how smug. So, okay, let's hear his excuses.
And a friend that had, put a lot of time and energy into his
he put a lot of
birthday. It was in Napa, which was in the...
You put a lot of time and effort into his birthday party celebration. Okay, Napa.
Orange status.
It's in the orange status, so you know what? It's in the orange status, so he's pretty good. He's doing okay.
Relatively loose compared to some...
Which is relatively loose.
Other counties. It was to be an outdoor restaurant, and we started the program started.
It was outdoor.
It was one of those early reservations.
Oh, 4 o'clock.
A little bit late.
Hold on a second. It's outdoor. He said it's outdoor, and it was at 4 o'clock. Does this guy know that the internet exists? Is he aware? Cause look, this is on a news station. So, I don't know if this guy knows that the internet exists. Because, the pictures that we all have seen, it was nighttime. And it's not dark. I mean, it gets dark pretty early in California right now. But it does not get dark at 4 o'clock. And he said it was outdoor. Let's play that again. Let's play it. Outdoor 4 o'clock. Just in case I'm tripping.
Put a lot of time and energy into his 50th birthday. It was in Napa, which was in the orange status, relatively loose compared to some other counties. It was to be an outdoor restaurant, and we started the program started at 4 o'clock. It was one of those early reservations.
Early reservations, okay, because... we all know that COVID comes out late at night. So it was at 4 o'clock. So it was 4 o'clock, which makes him good. It's not that bad that he went to this event because it was early. And Napa, it was an orange event or orange fucking county or whatever it is, which is is loosely whatever the fuck whatever you said, right? Okay, let's keep going.
Got there a little bit late at 4:30.
Oh, 4:30.
As I sat down at the larger table, I realized it was a little larger group than I had anticipated.
Pause. It was a larger group than you had anticipated? The outdoor event that you're claiming was a larger group than you anticipated. Okay, let's just keep that in mind.
And I made a bad mistake. Instead of sitting down, I should have stood up and walked back, got in my car, and drove back to my house. Instead, I chose to sit there with my wife and a number of other couples that were outside the household. And you can quibble about the guidelines, et cetera, but the spirit of what I'm preaching all the time is contradictory, and I got to own that. And so I want to apologize.
Hold on. The spirit of what he's preaching is what's important. Not that he doesn't follow his own. You can. What did he say? Quiver about the guidelines. What guideline? The guidelines that you set for us. We can quiver about the guidelines that you set for us. One more time. Well, this is gold, everybody. This is gold. So one more time.
And walked back, got in my car, and drove back
Shoulda, coulda,
to
woulda.
the house. Instead, I chose to sit there with my wife and a number of other couples that were outside the household. And you can quibble about the guidelines, et cetera, but the spirit of what I'm preaching all the time was contradicted, and I got to own that. And so I want to apologize to you because I need to preach and practice, not just preach and not practice. And I've done my best to do that. We're all human.
Done your best.
We all fall short sometimes. We've been out, and I think for 3 times since, in fact, I know it's been 3 times because I remember all
3 times
those
you got
years
caught.
very, very vividly since February, just 3 times. Twice with my wife by myself outdoors, and then this one occasion.
Okay, and just look at his face right there. Like, do you think that guy is sincerely apologetic right now? Oh my gosh. Just 3 times since February. So he's still going out. We're supposed to wear masks in between bites of food, according to this guy. All Lord and Savior Gavin Bang Your Wife Newsom. And this guy's been out 3 times though.
With a larger group, and there were just a few extra people there.
Only a few extra people.
The spirit of what I am
the
promoting.
spirit.
And so if we're going to minimize mixing, you got to.
Spirit's gonna cure your COVID.
So, I just want folks to know that. Paid for our dinner. And
with our tax money.
We had an early dinner, but didn't matter. I shouldn't have been there. I should have turned back around. And so when that happens, you pay the price, but you also own the mistake, and you don't ever make it again. And you have my word on that. And just know, this has not been a practice I've indulged in the past. I take it very seriously.
I've never done this before, I promise.
Promoting, and have been doing so for many, many months. And you should expect nothing less of me, and I expect more from myself. And you have that commitment and my resolve in that respect as well. So when I say minimize mixing, I mean it. But again,
you mean it.
Is exhausting, and I'm empathetic.
Wait, hold on. COVID. Hold on.
When I say minimize mixing, I mean it.
Minimize mixing. He means it. For us, not for him. For us. And what did he say right here?
But again, COVID fatigue is exhausting, and I'm
COVID fatigue is exhausting. So that allows him to break his own guidelines and his own rules. You fucking fool. Fuck you.